Hello and welcome to ExcelTutorialFree.com, where you get to learn Microsoft Excel for free with these videos. And these are the following sections you should visit on our website. Single features on Excel will show you how each single feature works. Project examples is where we put it all together with different tools all in one. And custom videos is where we respond to people's questions posted in the forum section. In this video, we are still in the Home tab and we're going to be covering this area called Styles. That's right, I got styles. And if you don't got styles, well, you do now. Okay, so on to the show over here. We're going to be covering conditional formatting for the first. And for conditional formatting, I usually like to only select the raw data, not the whole table. So over here, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to highlight cells, and I can give different rules. So if I want to highlight cells greater than, let's say, the number 4, you're going to see everything above 4 gets highlighted. Okay, so you could kind of play with that. I'm going to bring this back over here. And then you got greater than, less than, between than, equal to. So the different ideas, but it's all the same. Okay, so you can play with this area. I don't come here a lot, to be honest with you. Okay. Top bottom rule, same thing. You can highlight the top 10%. As you can see, only this one got highlighted. If I do top 50%, then you'll see everything that's 50% or above gets highlighted. I don't use this a whole lot either. Once a blue moon or maybe a yellow moon. Now, you have data bars, color scales, and icon sets. All these three things kind of give you more of a visual, in perspective to the data. I use icon sets the most, but still let me show you what data bar does. I'm going to pick this one right here, just keep it simple. You will see that it filled up the bar in respective to the whole data. So obviously 7, since it's the highest number, it's 100%, and everything else including. So if I change this to 8 and I change this to 4, you'll see 4 is 50% of 8. That's why it's filled up halfway. Okay, and that's why that pretty much does that. I still don't like the way the bars look. I even some more don't like the way the color scales look. It's too many colors, too confusing. So what do I like? I like the icon sets, and I pretty much stick to the circles. Okay, and this is one way of doing it, or a little bit simpler. You can just go over here, and this is what I like. Why do I like this? Well, we all know green is good. We all know yellow is medium. And red is stop. So green is the top, the orange is the middle, the red is the bottom. Over here it's color coded to where I know I gotta work on the red if that's what the case is. This is why I like the circles, you guys. It just makes it a little bit easier for me. It's 1, 2, 3, but you have all your options over here. That pretty much takes care of that. Okay, now let's move on to format as a table. When it comes to format as a table, I'm actually going to either grab this information up top, and most likely I'm going to grab it all. I'm going to grab this over here as well, and this is where you can kind of give it a little style, more style. You see, because this is blend, this is dull, this is vanilla. We want a little chocolate. So look what happens when I do that. Yes, they give it a little style. Now you got style, but what's even more cool is it's got a sort feature. Yep, you can sort it largest to smallest, smallest to largest. So it creates it in the table. And what else can you do with this? So once again, you have different styles you can choose from. And what else you could do is you could go to cell styles, and this gives you even a little bit more different. So let's say if I just want to make this different. So I'm going to go only to this area over here for my categories or my subcategories. And I'm going to make this one green. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, if this one doesn't look right, then go to something that looks right. That way I could say, okay, this one is my subcategories. I can even style this up here, and I'm going to say these are my main categories. Of course, I can make this a little bit bigger, wind it up a little bit, make it look nicer. Or remember the feature in the other model? I can highlight over here, and I can go to Format, and I can go to Auto Fit, and there you go. But that was another section coming up. I cheated a little bit. That pretty much takes care of this area, you guys. Nothing to it. You just add a little style to your game, make your presentation look a little nicer, bring it to life. I do recommend playing with this area. I do play with this area. So, on to the next video where we cover a little bit more of cells. That concludes today's video by ExcelTutorialFree.com. Stay tuned for more videos.